Welcome back to our channel today. We're diving into the fascinating world of valuable coins. Have you ever wondered if that quarter in your pocket could be worth a small fortune? Well, stick around because we're about to explore the 2001 Washington quarter dollar that sold for an incredible $18,000. Yes, you heard that right, $18,000 for a quarter. But what makes this coin so special? Let's break it down. First, a little history. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932, and it's been a staple of American currency ever since. The 2001 Washington quarter was part of the 50-state quarters program, specifically honoring the state of Kentucky. Now, most 2001 quarters are worth just 25 cents, but there are a few rare exceptions that are worth much, much more. So, what makes this specific 2001 Washington quarter so valuable? There are a few key factors. Only a few of these coins were minted with specific errors, making them highly sought after by collectors. Coins in mint or near mint condition fetch higher prices. This particular quarter was in pristine condition, graded as MS-68 by professional coin grading services. The most valuable coins often have minting errors. For the 2001 Washington quarter, certain errors like doubled dies or off-center strikes can significantly increase its value. To give you a better understanding, let's take a closer look at the coin that sold for $18,000. This coin had a rare minting error known as a doubled die. This error occurs when the coin is struck more than once, resulting in a slightly doubled image, especially noticeable on the text or the design. Can you see the slight doubling on Liberty and In God We Trust? This error is what made this quarter a true collector's item. Now, you might be wondering how to check if you have one of these valuable quarters. Here are some tips. So, there you have it. The 2001 Washington quarter dollar that fetched an astonishing $18,000. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always keep an eye on your change. You never know what treasures you might find. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and click the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. And hey, if you found any interesting coins, share your story in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Today, we're diving into a fascinating story about a seemingly ordinary coin that's turning heads in the numismatic world, the 1972 Washington quarter, which can be worth a staggering $16,000. That's right! What if I told you that the quarter in your pocket change could be worth thousands of dollars? It sounds too good to be true, but some 1972 Washington quarters are indeed fetching premium prices. Let's explore why. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932. But what makes the 1972 version so special? Let's break it down. Most 1972 quarters are worth their face value. However, some rare ones are worth much more due to errors during the minting process. These errors can make a huge difference in value. The most valuable 1972 quarters are those with a double die obverse error. This means that during the minting process, the coin was struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling on the inscriptions and the image of George Washington. Look closely at the words Liberty and In God We Trust. If you see clear doubling, you might have hit the jackpot. But that's not all. Other errors like off-center strikes, die cracks, and missing mint marks can also increase the value of these coins. So, how can you find out if you have one of these rare quarters? First, get yourself a good magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Carefully examine your 1972 quarters, paying close attention to the details we mentioned. If you think you've found something special, it's worth getting it appraised by a professional coin grader. They can confirm the error and give you an official grade, which can significantly impact the coin's value. Coins in mint state, especially those graded MS-65 or higher, can command top dollar. For example, a 1972 Washington quarter with a double die obverse and mint condition has been known to sell for up to $16,000 at auction. Amazing, right? These rare finds are why it's so exciting to be a coin collector. So, next time you get a quarter in your change, don't just toss it in your wallet. Take a closer look. You might be holding a piece of hidden treasure. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this dive into the world of rare coins, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to your channel name for more amazing coin stories. And if you've found a rare coin yourself, let us know in the comments below. Happy hunting, everyone! Today, we have an exciting discovery to share with you: the 1989 Washington $quarter coin that could be worth up to $13,000. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 1989 quarter, like the ones you might have in your piggy bank, could actually fetch thousands of dollars. But what makes this coin so special? Let's dive into the details. First, let's take a look at the basic features of the 1989 Washington quarter. On the obverse, we have the familiar profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. The reverse features an eagle with outstretched wings. These design elements are standard for quarters minted from 1932 to 1998. A double die error occurs when the die used to strike the coin has a misalignment, resulting in a doubled image on the coin. On the 1989 quarter, you might notice this doubling in the inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the date 1989. This error can be quite subtle, so you'll need a magnifying glass or a microscope to see it clearly. Finding a 1989 quarter with this doubled die error can significantly increase its value. Depending on the condition, these error coins can range from a few $100s to an astonishing $13,000 at auction. But that's not the only thing to look out for. High-grade specimens, especially those graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, can also be worth a lot of money. A coin in mint state or MS condition, particularly those graded MS 67 or higher, can command premium prices. So, how can you find out if your 1989 quarter is valuable? Here are a few steps you can take. Remember, even if you don't find a $13,000 quarter, coin collecting is a rewarding hobby that can teach you a lot about history and economics. So, start checking your change, and who knows, you might just find a treasure hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Coin Treasure for more coin discoveries and tips. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Today, we have an exciting topic: the 1999 Washington $quarter coin that's worth an astonishing $60,000. Yes, you heard that right, $60,000. Let's dive into the details and find out what makes this seemingly ordinary coin so extraordinarily valuable. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, introduced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. However, the 1999 quarter is particularly special, as it marks the beginning of the 50-state quarters program, a monumental series in U.S. coin history. This program issued quarters featuring designs celebrating each of the 50 states, released in the order they joined the Union. The 1999 series included Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut. But what sets the 1999 Washington quarter apart? Let's examine the key features. The obverse side maintains the classic image of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. The reverse side, however, varies depending on the state. One of the most notable designs is Delaware's, featuring Caesar Rodney on horseback. But here's the kicker: what makes this quarter worth up to $60,000 isn't just the design. It's a combination of rarity, condition, and specific mint errors. So, what exactly makes a 1999 Washington quarter worth $60,000? Let's break it down. Coins graded MS 68 or higher by PCGS or NGC are extremely rare. Some quarters have significant minting errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or missing elements. Proof coins and coins from special mint sets can also command high prices. A coin like this in MS 68 or higher is a true rarity. Combine that with a significant mint error, and you have a piece that's a collector's dream and worth a small fortune. Thinking you might have a valuable 1999 Washington quarter in your collection? Here are some tips to identify and preserve it. Use a magnifying glass to check for scratches, wear, and overall condition. Compare your coin against known error types. Send your coin to a professional grading service for an official assessment, And once you've identified a potentially valuable coin, preserving it is crucial. Use protective holders, avoid handling with bare hands, and store in a cool, dry place. So, there you have it. The 1999 Washington quarter dollar can indeed be worth up to $60,000. Check your collections, and who knows, you might just strike it rich with a rare find. Today, we're diving into a fascinating story of a seemingly ordinary coin that's worth a small fortune. That's right, we're talking about the 2004 Washington quarter dollar, which recently fetched an incredible $19,000 at auction. Stay tuned to find out why this coin is so special and how you could potentially strike gold with your pocket change. Hi, I'm Your Name, and today we're uncovering the secrets behind the 2004 Washington quarter dollar that has collectors buzzing. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 2004 Washington quarter dollar is part of the 50-state quarters program, which began in 1999 and ended in 2008. Each year, 5 different states were commemorated, and in 2004, the quarters represented Michigan, Florida, Texas, Iowa, and Wisconsin. Now, the specific coin we're interested in is the Wisconsin quarter. What makes this coin so intriguing is a rare minting error that has turned it from an ordinary piece of change into a collector's dream. The error in question involves an extra leaf on the ear of corn depicted on the reverse side of the Wisconsin quarter. There are actually 2 variations of this error, the extra leaf low and the extra leaf high. These additional leaves were not part of the original design and are believed to have been caused by a mistake during the minting process. Here, you can see a regular Wisconsin quarter compared to one with the extra leaf low error. The difference is subtle but significant. So, how does a minting error translate to such a high value? Well, coin collectors are always on the lookout for unique and rare pieces to add to their collections. The rarity of the extra leaf Wisconsin quarters makes them highly sought after. Recently, one of these quarters was sold at auction for an astounding $19,000. Several factors influence the value of these error coins. Condition is key. Coins that are uncirculated or in mint condition fetch higher prices. Additionally, the demand among collectors for these specific errors drives up the price. If you're wondering how to identify if you have one of these rare quarters, you'll need a good magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Examine the ear of corn on the reverse side of the Wisconsin quarter closely. Look for an extra leaf below or above the left-hand side of the corn. If you find one, you might be in luck. If you do discover one of these rare coins, consider getting it appraised by a professional coin dealer or submitting it to a grading service. This will help determine its condition and value. When it comes to selling, reputable auction houses or coin dealers are your best bet for getting a good price. And there you have it, the story of the 2004 Washington quarter dollar worth $19,000. Who knew that a simple piece of pocket change could hold such incredible value? Check your quarters, and you might just find a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, and we have a special one to talk about, the 2007 Washington quarter dollar that sold for an astonishing $99,000. Yes, you heard that right. So, what makes this coin so special? Let's find out. First, let's take a look at the 2007 Washington quarter. This coin is part of the Washington State series, which was released as part of the 50-state quarters program by the U.S. Mint. These quarters were issued to honor each of the 50 states with unique reverse designs. Washington's quarter features an image of a salmon leaping in front of Mount Rainier. But the coin we're talking about today isn't just any 2007 Washington quarter. It's a very specific and incredibly rare variety that was sold for $99,000 at auction. So, what sets this coin apart? The key lies in its error, an extraordinary minting mistake that has made it highly valuable to collectors. Coin errors can happen in various ways. Some of the most common types include double die errors, off-center strikes, and planchet errors. These errors occur during the minting process and can make a coin significantly more valuable to collectors. The 2007 Washington quarter that sold for $99,000 is believed to have a unique and rare error, which is why it fetched such a high price. The specific error in this case is a double die obverse. This means that during the minting process, the die used to strike the coin's front side shifted slightly, resulting in a doubling effect. This kind of error can be extremely subtle and requires a trained eye to identify. On this 2007 Washington quarter, the doubling can be seen in the lettering and the details of George Washington's portrait. Here, you can see the doubling on the lettering Liberty and the phrase "In God We Trust." These small details are what make the coin so unique and valuable. Collectors are always on the lookout for these rare errors because they add a layer of historical significance and rarity to the coin. So, if you ever come across a 2007 Washington quarter, take a close look. You might just have a rare error coin in your hands. Even small errors can sometimes fetch a good price, but a significant error like the double die obverse can make the coin worth thousands of dollars. Coins like this remind us of the exciting world of numismatics, where history, artistry, and rarity come together. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, always keep an eye out for these hidden treasures. Thanks for joining us today and learning about the incredible 2007 Washington quarter dollar worth $99,000. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about rare coins and collectibles. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or if you've ever found a rare coin yourself. Until next time, happy collecting! Today, we have an absolutely mind-blowing story for you. A 2009 Washington quarter dollar that's worth a whopping $97,000. Yes, you heard that right. So, let's dive in and find out what makes this coin so special and how you might get lucky with your own change jar. Hi, I'm Your Name, and if you're passionate about coins or just curious about hidden treasures, you're in the right place. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Alright. Let's talk about the 2009 Washington quarter. First, a little background. In 2009, the U.S. Mint released quarters as part of the District of Columbia and U.S. Territories series, featuring designs that represent Washington, D.C., Puerto Rico, Guam, American Samoa, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and the Northern Mariana Islands. While these quarters are generally common and worth only their face value, there are rare variations and errors that can make them extremely valuable to collectors. So, what makes this particular quarter worth $97,000? It's all about the minting errors. One of the most sought-after errors for the 2009 Washington quarter is the double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck by a die that has a misalignment, causing a doubled image. These errors can be incredibly subtle, like a slight doubling on the inscriptions or design elements, but they're extremely valuable to collectors. For example, a 2009 District of Columbia quarter with a double die error can fetch thousands of dollars. But the crown jewel we're talking about today is a unique 2009 Washington quarter with an exceptionally rare and dramatic error. This particular coin has not only a double die but also a striking misprint that makes it one of a kind. It was sold at auction for an incredible $97,000. This coin's value was driven by its rarity, the condition it's in, and the demand among collectors. Coins like this are often found in pristine condition because they were likely pulled from circulation early or kept as collectibles from the start. So, how can you find out if you have one of these rare treasures? Start by examining your 2009 quarters closely. Look for any unusual features, especially around the inscriptions and design elements. A magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe can help you spot these details. Finding a valuable coin like this might seem like finding a needle in a haystack, but it's not impossible. Always keep an eye on your change, and who knows? You might just hit the jackpot. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check your pockets. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Have any rare coin stories? Drop them in the comments below. See you next time, and happy hunting! Today, we're diving into a fascinating coin that might just be hiding in your pocket change, the 2011 Washington quarter dollar. Believe it or not, some of these coins can be worth up to $12,000. Yes, you heard that right, $12,000. So, let's explore what makes this coin so special and what you should look for. The 2011 Washington Quarter Dollar is part of the America the Beautiful Quarter series, which features designs celebrating national parks and sites across the United States. Each coin in the series has a unique reverse design, and in 2011, the series featured 5 different designs: Gettysburg, Glacier, Olympic, Vicksburg, and Chickasaw. So, what makes a seemingly ordinary 2011 quarter worth thousands of dollars? There are a few key factors to consider: rarity, mint errors, and condition. Let's break these down. First, rarity. While millions of these quarters were minted, certain versions, such as those struck at the San Francisco Mint, indicated by an S mint mark, are more sought after, especially in higher grades. The San Francisco Mint primarily produces proof coins, which are struck with a special process that gives them a mirror-like finish and sharp details. Proof coins are generally collected in sets, but individual coins can be highly valuable if they are in pristine condition. Next, mint errors. These are mistakes that occur during the minting process, and collectors love them. Some errors that can significantly increase a coin's value include doubled dies, off-center strikes, and planchet errors. For instance, a 2011 Washington quarter with a double die error can be worth thousands of dollars depending on its severity. Double dies occur when the die used to strike the coin has a misalignment, creating a doubled image. Off-center strikes happen when the coin blank isn't properly centered in the press. Planchet errors are when there's a flaw in the metal blank before it's struck. Finally, condition is crucial. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. Higher grade coins are worth more money, especially if they have been well preserved and exhibit no wear or damage. For a 2011 Washington quarter to reach the $12,000 mark, it would need to be in exceptional condition, typically graded at MS 68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 2011 Washington quarter? First, look for the S mint mark for proof coins. Then, check for any obvious mint errors. Finally, consider getting your coin professionally graded if it looks to be in excellent condition. Even without a mint error, a high-grade 2011 quarter can fetch a premium price from collectors. Remember, coin collecting is not just about finding treasures worth a fortune. It's also about the thrill of the hunt and the joy of discovering a piece of history. So go through your change, check those old coin collections, and who knows, you might just have a hidden gem worth $12,000. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1974 Washington quarter dollar coin that can be worth a small fortune. Let's get started. The 1974 Washington quarter might seem like any other quarter at first glance, but there are some key details that can make certain ones extremely valuable. Here's what to look for. First, let's talk about the obverse, or the front of the coin. It features the familiar profile of George Washington, which has been a staple on quarters since 1932. Pay attention to the mint mark. The 1974 quarters were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Now let's flip to the reverse side. You'll see an eagle with outstretched wings perched on a bundle of arrows, with 2 olive branches beneath. This design has been in place since the coin was first introduced, but it's the condition and specific features that can make this coin valuable. So, what makes a 1974 quarter worth $16,000? The key is in the coin's condition and rarity. Collectors are looking for quarters in mint state condition, meaning they are virtually flawless. The grading scale used by professionals, called the Sheldon scale, ranges from 1 to 70. A 1974 quarter that is graded MS 67 or higher is incredibly rare. Grading a coin involves examining its surface for any imperfections, the sharpness of the details, and the overall luster. For a 1974 Washington quarter to be worth $16,000, it must be almost perfect with a grade of MS67 or MS68, which are exceedingly hard to find. But there's more to the story. In 1974, a small number of quarters were struck on experimental planchets or with errors, which can significantly increase their value. One famous example is the 1974 D quarter struck on a 40% silver planchet intended for bicentennial coinage. These error coins can fetch high prices at auctions, often going for thousands of dollars. So, if you come across a 1974 quarter, it's worth taking a closer look. Collectors are always on the lookout for high-grade 1974 quarters. If you think you have a rare or valuable coin, the best thing to do is get it professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. So there you have it. A 1974 Washington quarter can indeed be worth $16,000 if it's in pristine condition or has a unique error. Always check your change, and who knows, you might just hit the jackpot. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting!